everyone, welcome back to a new video. In today's video I am going to be showing you some gel polishes that I was kindly sent from Nail Reserve, and these are the 6 colours they sent me. They're very pretty colours, perfect for autumn, fall, autumn, however you say it, wherever you are in the world. Right, I'm going to swatch these colours, and because we've never used them before, I'm going to do 2 coats, and I'm going to show you each coat after they've been applied. Okay, so this first one is called After Dark. This one, I think it was this one, was a little bit thicker. It's a bit of a thicker consistency, this one. I think it was this one, but they were all very nice and they all covered really nicely. Spoiler alert. So yeah, anyway, that's 2 coats. Now they didn't send me a base coat or a top coat or a matte top coat or anything like that, so I'm going to be using a different top coat, which we won't talk about in this video because this video is about Nail Reserve. This one is called Moonlit Glow. Oh, I love this one. We're going to use this one in today's video, and it's absolutely blooming gorgeous. That was just 1 coat. We're going to apply the 2nd coat. Look at that. Oh, it's got like a kind of shimmer to it. It's really, 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 really pretty. I like it a lot. Then this next one is called My BF Loves It. Would that be boyfriend or best friend? You tell me below if BF is, or is it BF? No, is that boyfriend or best friend? I don't know. But I put way too much on by accident on that first coat, so I took it a little bit more easy on the 2nd coat. Whoopsie. Or was it? I can't remember. But yeah, anyway, look, that's 2 coats. See, they cover really nicely. The next one is called Anyone But You. This is a really nice muted kind of pink nude. It's like a dark nude. It's very nice. I like it a lot. I actually really like the colours they sent me, so I was quite pleased. It's quite a happy bunny. Sometimes when you only get a few colours, it's difficult to put like put designs together, especially if the colours are very, you know, if the colours don't complement each other, it's really difficult. But these ones were all very nice. So yeah, anyway, moving on. The next one is called Magical, and I would call this it's like a pinky red. It's definitely more pink than red, but it's got like, I don't know, it's definitely a pinky red. There we go. That's how I'm going to describe it. This is the 2nd coat. Again, it covers really well. Ta-da! Okay, and then last but not least, we have got Fire Show, and this one is absolutely gorgeous. I keep meaning to put a flash on it to see if it's flash reflective. I haven't actually checked that, but it's a glittery, it's really pretty. I don't know that it is flash reflective actually, but it might be. As you can see, this one is a little bit sheerer than the others, but it's got a really beautiful, like, it's a glittery one, and it's very pretty. But look, once the 2nd coat's on, it covers very pretty. It's very, look, oh, it's so lovely. I'm going to zoom in so you can see it a bit better, because I don't feel like I'm doing it any justice, but it's really gorgeous. I love that one. So that is them all together. I'm going to leave the link to their website down below, and I'm also going to put the discount code down below, which is Natalie Mugridge. It's a long one. It's my full name, but it's a 50% off code, which is amazing. But you have to you have to buy at least 2 gel polishes, and if they've got like promotions on their website, I don't think that code will work. So I don't know, try it. It might, I don't know, try it. Right, so for the design, I'm going to start with After Dark, and this is going to be the base colour of the nails, because this nail is going to be one of the most amazing marbles ever. I love it so much. I love marbles. You know me, I love a marble. Right, I'm going to take Anyone But You and My BF Loves It and Moonlit Glow and a little bit more of After Dark. The other two I'm not actually going to use in this set, so I might end up doing another set using the other two colours. So I will have to, yeah, so watch this space, because in the future there might be another video, because I really like these two as well. Yes. Okay, so we've got our colours in a line on our palette. I'm just putting some blooming gel on the nail. This is not from them. I don't even know if they do a blooming gel, but I'm not going to talk about it because it's not theirs. So I'm just running a dotting tool through the colours, and I'm going to scoop that up with a ombre brush, and I'm going to float it into the blooming gel, and the blooming gel will help the marble to spread or bloom. See, it does exactly what it says on the tin. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take a wipe. I like to do this when I do marbles, because sometimes you can get a lot of excess gel polish on the tip, on the nail, sorry. So I just push the, what's this, a wipe up against the side of the nail. Don't push it right onto the nail, because you'll like pull the design, you'll pull the marble off, but just gently press it up against the side, and then slowly just pull it away, and it's going to take off some excess gel polish. This is going to stop the gel from wrinkling, because if you get wrinkling, what's happened is where the gel polish is so thick, the light can't penetrate through the whole thing, so the top layer has cured but underneath is uncured, which makes the wrinkle, which could then lead to the, it could lead to chipping, and obviously you get uncured product on your client's skin, and it's just, it can mean bad news. Right, 2 coats of brown. Then we're going to take Moonlit Glow, and we're going to put a little bit on our palette, and I'm going to draw on some pumpkins. Now by now pumpkins should be easy to you, because I've done lots of pumpkins. Well, that doesn't mean they're going to be easy for you, because I've done them. But if you have recreated the nails or something, I don't know, I mean, it's that time of year when you're probably doing a lot of pumpkins. Yeah, I don't know what I was going to say then. Anyway, we're going to do 2 pumpkins on this now. We're going to do one at the top. This one's on its side slightly. I can't actually see because the recording box is in the way, so I'm just kind of guessing what I'm doing. And when I do my marbles, when I do my pumpkins, I do like a little navette or a little canoe shape in the middle. And then on one side I do a curve, and then on the other side I do a curve. So you've got like 1, 2, 3. You should have 5 sections to the pumpkin. It just, I feel like when you do 5, it just makes it a lot easier, especially for what I'm going to do to the nail in a minute. By the way, I don't know why, but I do come back to this nail. I do the pumpkins, and then I cure them, and then I do a different nail. I don't know why I do that sometimes. I go off on a tangent, and I think, oh, I'll come back to that. But I don't know if it's, yeah. Anyway, don't worry that the lines on the pumpkin are quite thick, because we're going to fill the middle bits in. We're going to fill the sections in. So if they're thick, it doesn't matter, because they will look thinner. So I'm going to cure that in the lamp, and then that's going to sit there with a marble, and we're going to work on this one. Right, this one, I'm going to do an ombre, because I don't think I've done an ombre for a little while, and I'm going to use a sponge, because I like how the ombres look with a sponge. I'm using my BF Loves It and Anyone But You for this ombre, and I'm going to put the lighter colour, which is my boyfriend loves. I said boyfriend, it's my BF, I don't know why, best friend, boyfriend, whatever. The darker colour is going to go on the top, and the lighter colour is going to go on the bottom of the nail. So I just sponge it on, and then grab some clear acrylic. If you don't have acrylic, you could use dipping powder. Yeah, but I would just get a cheap little pot of clear acrylic if you like to do, yeah, I would, yeah, cheap, yeah, anyway. Right, brush off the excess acrylic once you have cured that, and then you're going to go over with a second coat. You can reapply the gel polish onto the sponge if you're finding that, you know, it's not going onto the nail enough, which is what I done at some point, but I didn't show it. And then once you're happy, just sprinkle that second coat of gel polish with acrylic, dust it off, and then I just go in with a third dab, but I don't cover the third dab with acrylic. I will just cure it now in the lamp. But each to their own. I just feel like that third dab just really helps to brighten up the colour, you know, brighten up the design. Then this one, I am going to do a full nail of My BF Loves It. This is going to be 2 coats, and I assume these are 30-second cures, but honestly I'm not sure. Does it say on the bottle? Let me just have a look. I think it does. It says directions. No, it doesn't. Yes, it does. 30 seconds. Okay, LED 30 seconds. Or 2 minutes UV. Excellent, because I was curing them for 30 seconds. Right, that's the marble. I love it. I've top coated them. I'm actually doing these shiny, believe it or not. This is a glossy top coat. So the marble was glossy, the pumpkins are glossy, the ombre is glossy. I'm going to take you with me just to check my soup because it's on the stove, and yeah. Right, now you've cured those. Each section of the pumpkin, yes, okay, the soup is looking divine. It's homemade chicken and vegetable soup, and I tell you what, I don't really cook very often, but when I do cook homemade soup, it's one of my favouriteest things. Right, each section of the pumpkin is going to be covered with, let me just quickly find out what this colour is because I can't remember. This one is Anyone But You. Okay, so each segment of the pumpkin is going to have the gel polish, and we're going to sprinkle it with acrylic powder. And once the gel polish has completely sucked up the acrylic powder and it stays matte, then you can throw it in the lamp. And I'm going to dust off the excess acrylic powder, and I'm just going to fill in all the other sections of this nail. We've done this before, so I'm just going to skip forward, and that is that done. The ones that I've done before have been like matte on matte, whereas this one is matte on shiny, which I thought made a really nice contrast. I think that's the right word. Yes, I think it is. So this nail, we're going to do some autumn leafy leaves, and this is another sort of design that I really like doing. I really like doing leaves on nails like this. Sometimes the leaves will have longer stems coming off that center curve, but this one isn't. This one is nice, and the leaves are nice and tucked up to the middle stem. I don't know what it's called, but there we go. So I'm going to do the leaves on obviously both sides, and I'm using the After Dark, the nice sort of dark chocolatey brown colour, which I really like. It makes me want to eat chocolate. Oh, can't eat chocolate. Well, I could, but like, yeah. By the way, I finished my Couch to 5k. I've lost 7.1 kilos, which is mental, but I've still got a lot to lose. Right, look, we've done those 2 leafy leaves. Now we're not going to cure it. We are going to sprinkle these as well with acrylic, and yeah, it's going to leave the nail slightly textured, and the leaves are going to be matte, and I just think that looks really nice on top of the shiny. So again, just like sprinkle it until the gel polish has completely sucked up the acrylic. Cure it, dust it off, and look how cute. I love it. I just love that. It's so autumnal. Right, now for this nail, I'm going to apply matte top coat to this one, because this one we're going to put some crystals on. I haven't done crystals for a long time. Like, I don't feel I've done them. Yes, I have. I've done them yesterday. What am I talking about? Anyway, look, these are Preciosa Venus crystals. They're kind of nice brown. These are Preciosa Vintage Rose crystal. They're a kind of like pale pink, lovely. These are rose gold caviar beads. These little bows I got from Shein, and this one here looked almost identical to the colour Anyone But You. So I was like, right, I'm going to use that today, because I don't often use bows in nails. I'm also using the Crystal Fix from Rachel Wilder's. All the stuff I've got here, apart from the bow, is available from Crystal Parade. And oh look, this is a double-sided bow. So I was like, oh, which way do I put you? So I just threw it on in the end. Yeah, so everything I'm using, the crystals, the caviar beads, and the Crystal Fix, and the Crystal Katana that I'm using here, is available from Crystal Parade. You can save 10% using code NATMUG10 on that as well. So yep, so look, I'm going to do a necklace style design. This is always like my go-to design. This necklace kind of is my go-to. I love it, and I think it always looks really nice. It's kind of like a stumpy French almost, isn't it? Anyway, I'm alternating between the brown and the pale pink crystals. And then I'm going to add some caviar beads, but I'm going to do it off camera because it never focuses on for me. It's really annoying. I'm going to put those between the crystals and I'm going to cure that for 60 seconds. Then I decided that I wanted to put some crystals dangling off the bow. So I've put a little blob of crystal fix. I'm going to bring the gem glue down because there was rather a lot on that. And then I'm going to take 2 or 3 crystals, and I'm going to they're going to get slightly bigger. So I'm going to do the smallest one, pardon me, then a slightly bigger one, and then a slightly bigger one, like that. And again, I do add some caviar beads to that as well. Once I have cured those, I do like to wipe over the top of the crystals with some isopropyl alcohol. It just removes any fingerprints or like wax residue. And then this is them finished. I hope you like them. If you did, please leave me a like. If you haven't already, do consider subscribing. You can hit that notification bell as well. That way you will not miss any future uploads from me, hopefully. I'm going to leave the Nail Reserves website down below with the discount code. God bless. Love you all. And I will see you in the next one. Love you. Bye.